step through that spot, I don't creep. Yeah, we ain't on none of that. Can't call it lucky, I give it my all.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle. He's more than happy with last week's numbers, going well over 100 yards and scoring twice. It's the Raiders and the Jags coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and is doing everything in his power to follow through.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Hands it off out of the gun. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. And the Jaguars send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. It's taken to the 26. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Open man is Waddle, complete. No gain on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack.
And he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And Charles, he's a rookie. He's put it on the ground once, maybe defensively. Now they're saying, okay, we can get this young buck to cough it up 2-3 times. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, they do tend to zero in on the young runners because once one comes out, as you noted, you think there's an opportunity for more. This is where you have to get with that guy and say, all right, they're going to come after you, but we believe in your talents. Take care of the football, and let's go.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Slot man moves right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
3.5 to go, first quarter. Now Lawrence to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jags first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Again, it's Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On play action, Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Hey, hey. Go, go.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
We can't have that.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Drop 50, drop 50.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 20. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Panther street! Panther! Hey! Hey! Check that! Check that!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Raiders.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get Jay back at the 40. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. They'll set up a throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Jaguars' 11-yard line.
He'll get that out wide to Waddle. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. Back to throw again. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And he loses the football the 2nd time. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. 2nd time in this first half now, Charles, that he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Right. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. They'll look to throw here. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 2nd and 11. Another catch there for Waddle. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. T. Higgins from 4 yards out. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Borregales now on for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm, meaning the sideline is protecting you? Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the ball as well? And obviously the 4 points of pressure to make sure it's tucked firmly against your body so people can't pop it out.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They go play action now. Lawrence going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard.
Hey. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 38.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bailey. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. This 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This one caught. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Jags grab it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose?
After review of the play, the ruling
So
on the
that
field
one
is reversed.
overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll look to throw again. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
Second down and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here first and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now a signal and a timeout called as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. On second down, Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter.
Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Slant to Adams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Back to throw now on first down. They set up the screen to Chubb. The first down screen pass, good for 5. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
They go with Chubb on second down. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Turnover on downs.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
11.
On second down, here's Lawrence. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's fourth.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's taken in by Higgins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. And the ball is knocked out. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Pushing through the contact and able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. T. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now Lawrence. Escape and a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big. And now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. And it's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals, just something magical about breaking that barrier.
Yeah, he's right there on the doorstep now. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And Chubb will try the middle here.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
The 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going out wide, finds Chubb. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
Back to throw here. That'll be caught by Kupp. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Go, Rig, go.
3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Cooper Kupp
from 3 yards out.
And the Raiders have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Borregales now on for the point after.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. That time a 9-play drive.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
And now out come the Jags.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how.
Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. They'll drop to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Well, they approach this drive. After their last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the move to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Tolbert. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Here's 2nd and 10. It's a throw again as Lawrence. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, liar,
the Jaguars on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they'll run on the draw. Wiggles free. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Raiders will take over here at their own 14-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
And they're going to speed things up here.
To Jalen Waddle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Chubb on the counter. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On play action, they'll throw. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
Brings up 4th down.
And that's complete to Adams.
And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pick up 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Bind, and he's going to go down again. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Red on red. Bronco swing.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lawrence.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Lawrence will throw.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They go play action with Lawrence.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
this is going to be incomplete.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The returner, Trey Tucker, going to bring this one out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And quickly they get to the line.
24-yard gain.
Bronco switch.
Right back to him on first down. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Dancing to his left.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone...
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll set up a throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He'll look to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Nick Bosa in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was saved. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for the Raiders, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.